off for the Larry Rodder Memorial Grand Prix here at Turtle Creek Raceway. And guess what? It's time for the starting lineups. And starting at the back of the grid, look at how much these drivers paid this year to get into this field. That bloke right there making his second career start, that's Hiro Kamikawa, he paid 2 cents. Next to him, the man making his sixth career start, Steve Rist, he paid $1. That's right, $1 got him 9th on the grid. Then we move up in the back into the 8th position. That is Bill Black. Bill Black paid $5. That's right, $5, Mike, to get him 8th place. And then in 7th place, the Matador himself, Mike Kristoff, that was $55. Crikey, $55. Can you believe that? But that got him 7th place. In 6th place, it is the rookie, the Penske of Joe Heist. He paid $482, and that got him in that position on the grid. Next to him, it's Pete Dorn. Pete Dorn, he wanted a big result. He paid $2,936 for 5th place on the grid. But crikey, that's nothing compared to this guy. In the silver car, that's Ev Kamikawa. He paid $456,000. And crikey, and it only got him 4th place, $456,000. Next to him in the other silver car, John Wiedemann. Now you think that guy paid, oh, he must have paid a lot more. You're right, he did $986,000 for that one. But that's nothing compared to 2nd place. 2nd place, the man who was leading the championship, that's Matt Hayek. $2.65 million. $2.65 million. But you think that's expensive? No, not even close. That guy on the pole, that's Mike Lack. He's chasing for another championship. $565 million. Can you believe that? And that got him pole position in the 2020 Larry Rodder Memorial Grand Prix.
Heat race number 1, and you've seen the qualifying order. It has grouped them by qualifying speed. So that means the 3 fastest cars are grouped together. John Wiedemann, Mike Lack, Matt Hayek. Not only are they the 3 fastest cars on the night, but they are also the 3 championship leaders. So this is a high-stakes poker game right here, because only at the maximum could 2 of these guys transfer to the final. Early lead is Mike Lack by John Wiedemann, and then Matt Hayek. This open class race means the drivers and teams were allowed to prepare their own cars. Normally, the rest of the races are cars that are distributed by the series, equally prepared chassis. Matt Hayek doing some pit work right here at the half point of this opening heat race. Unfortunately, Matt continues to struggle here, running several laps down to John. Mike Lack has a solid lead over Wiedemann. If Lack's going to stay as fast and as smooth as he's been, then it's just a matter of counting laps and hoping that he gets that transfer spot into the final. And he has been very fast. The problem is he's run up against Mike Lack. What are you going to do?
Kick him out.
One suggestion is that we just kick him out of the league.
Or kick him in the shins.
Or kick him in the shins. These are all options that the league may be considering. Mike Lack has a huge lead right now over John Wiedemann, but we've heard that even though he's in Phoenix, Dan Margetta is still trying to knock Lack out of this race from 2 time zones away. Last few seconds of this opening heat race of the Larry Rodder Grand Prix, and all he's got to do is keep it on the track, and he's into the final after winning the pole. There it is. Mike Lack is a heat race winner. John Wiedemann needs to wait and see if he's the transfer guy, and Matt Hayek's just going to have to hope that he finished with a lot of laps and hopefully 5th for him. It is heat race number 2. This is your middle qualifiers of this race tonight. Ev Kamikawa, Pete Dorn, and Joe Heitz. You got the 2 Penske HO guys. That's Joe Heitz in that very bright yellow Menards car. Ev Kamikawa in the silver Penske HO. And then Pete Dorn here in the gold and black Adam Racing. The early lead is Joe Heitz. Oh, 2 cars collected coming off of the bridge there. You watch these cars go by, at this high speeds. But one thing you can hear is they each have a distinct motor noise. So let's listen as they go by. There's a distinct high-speed whine coming from Ev Kamikawa's Verizon car. We've got the teammates racing each other. That's Ev Kamikawa and Joe Heights side by side. And he gets stuck on the bridge. Kamikawa takes a short lead. They both crashed. Joe's up after that crash. That's Heights out front in the yellow car. It's about 2 straightaways difference with just a little bit of time left.
You did. He took me out completely.
The teammates battle each other right to the finish. Oh, look at this. The senior teammate.
Don't crash into each other. We look like house racing here. That's all I ask. Don't crash into each other. John Shea and I raced for 15 years together. We never crashed into each other. This guy, 10 races. I swear to not do that on purpose.
It's the start of the third heat race in the Larry Rotter Memorial. Who is going to join Mike Lack, who won the first heat? Joe Heiss won the second heat. So far, John Wiedemann's got the transfer spot. In this heat, we got Mike Kristoff. Steve Rist, who's in the pits. What's going on there? Crikey. He's got a big-time problem there. Cleans the tires, gets set, he's back on. The rookie's learning, he's gotten laps every time. Big-time crash, Bill Black and Mike Kristoff. Speaking of which, there is Bill Black, and there's Hiro Kamikawa, making out your 4.
Green.
Bill Black in the lead.
Who that?
Just had a big crash. You saw it right there on screen, folks. Steve Rist, the rookie, making his 6th start. Casualty of the Larry Rotter Memorial. Steve, looks like your car just didn't quite have the handling tonight, and then boom, you're off.
No, yeah, it came down tires, and then I don't know, something just went, and off I went. Unexplainable.
Do you miss being part of the Angry Squirrel Speed Sports? I mean, do you think if they had given you a car rather than relying you to let you go on your own, you would have been better off?
No, I don't know. I think I'm kind of happy where I'm at. You know, things to work on for next season.
Pete Dawn downloading information on his car, his performance, what's going on with it.
Daniel Craig told me it's a cup of suck.
About 10 seconds left to go in the third and final heat race. Bill Black leading Hiro Kamikawa by plenty of distance. The young rookie acquitting himself, not bad for his 2 cents that he paid to get field, but Bill Black gets into another final. Time for the grid run for the Larry Rotter Memorial 2020 style. Let's go down to the first one. Joe Heights right here. He makes another final. He's got 1 win this year so far. Joe, what do you got for the Angry Squirrel Speed Sport guys?
A lot. Watch out. Carnage is coming, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was paying attention to this hockey stick that broke on my pencil.
You know how that broke? Carnage. That's how it broke.
There you go. You might want to stick around for that one. Right here, one half of the Angry Squirrel Speed Sports. John Wiedemann. It's his home track. A little home cooking. And after all, there we go. Another fan's giving me one of these fantastic.
It's a hockey fight. Whoa. And there we go.
That's a mic drop, everyone. I ain't got nothing for that. Crikey. All right, let's go over this man. So the other half of the Angry Squirrel Speed Sports, you just saw your teammate take out Joe. So obviously that means that you guys have got easily a podium finish because Joe is definitely not racing.
Well, right. And if he's in there, I'll take him out too.
There you go. Fighting words from Angry Squirrel Speed Sports. Now, let's go to Bill Black. Bill Black, right here, makes another final.
Racing in the mix.
So what do you got for these guys?
Well, my problem is I have the slowest car in the field. So if I have 3 D slots ending on the floor with the other drivers, I have a good chance.
But you just saw what Hota Doble did to take out Joe. Why don't you go take out one of those guys?
That's a great idea. Knock it off, Bill.
And here we go, 20 minutes of action here at Turtle Creek Park. First lap led by Mike Lack. Oh, but a crash. Several cars crashing.
Come on, blue. Yellow. Sorry. No, blue. Blue.
Early on, Mike Lack leading his teammate, John Wiedemann. Then you got Bill Black with Joe Heitz running fourth right now. Joe Heitz has now moved up into third place now.
Just under 6 to go. Yellow. Yep. Caught that.
Mike Lack looking to score his fourth win of the season and his 43rd win all time. That'll push him into a tie for second place with Ev Kamikawa on the all-time list. But this also has wider implications for the championship, as Matt Hayek's going to finish sixth tonight. So both Wiedemann and Lack are going to pick up quite a few points. With just 3 races after this, that championship is going to be hammer and tongs. Mike Lack is a winner. Joe Heitz with a big night, a second place. There is no stopping Mike Lack at an open class race. That Angry Squirrel Speed Sport team has come up with a car that will not be beaten.
I really like this class. It's really good. I use the same car every race.
It seems like a good idea.
Yeah. I kick everybody's butt.
And big points for you, as I mentioned, Matt Hayek didn't have a good finish tonight, so you and your teammate made up a lot of points.
We really ganged up on him in the heat race. It was unintentional, but unfortunately for Matt, he got the short end of the stick on that one. Short end.
Short end, but you wound up with the stick and the rest of the checkered flag.
Yes, this is good to have.
3 races left to go. What's going to happen now? You and your teammate battling it out with Matt Hayek for a championship.
This is excitement. This is what we want. We didn't want somebody dragging on the whole year in first place like I usually did.
Oh, now all of a sudden you want close championships.
Right, it's always fun. It's exciting. It's exciting.
It is exciting. This is great stuff. Well, congratulations. We've got track owner John Wiedemann with the trophy here with your name on it for the third.
There he goes.
Down the stairs. Wait a minute. Somebody is stealing the trophy for the third time in a row.
Congratulations, Mike Lack. That was a great race.
Thank you.
You're fast.
Thank
I don't
you.
know why you get the good car all the time,
Yes.
but you did.
Yes.
Nice job.
Thank you all. It's very nice to get another name here. Very nice.
And we have change for you. You can make it rain tonight.
I could.
You can make it drizzle. Congratulations.
Hooray!
Somebody else won it last week.
Oh, that was me again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Hey, we can save money. We don't have to do a plaque.
No, just etch in another
And
year.
another year on top of that trophy.
That works. Oh, nice. Yes, that's good.
Well, we will see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you for watching the IndySlotCar channel.